Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to a review of the LEGO Factory Hobby Train Set. Now, this is going to be the first of 30 because this set includes enough parts to build 30 different models. I intend to build them all and review them all, so that's going to be quite something. So this is something I've wanted for over a year. At the LEGO Swindon Show 2016, I saw this for sale and I just didn't buy it. Stupid me, didn't get it. Well, at the same time, they were asking for quite a bit, but you know, that was them. Oh man, but I've got one now, and my god, I am so excited. So, there's a lot I really want to go over, but just before we get to this, I want to show you this. This is a poster of all of the models that you can make. Believe it or not, this does add up to 30, which is quite cool. But at the same time, you know, there's a hell of a lot of stuff there. So much too, you know, we got little trams, flatbeds, we got cabooses, we got a full train thing going on there, little diesel, steam engines, we got some more coaches, we got a double-ended thing going on there, a switcher diesel, which I think is quite cool. I have no idea which model I want to keep, because, again, you could have enough to build all of them, which is really cool. But the thing I really, when I realised this, I was like, oh my god, this is actually quite amazing. You just use the instructions to build these with any other bricks. And see how many bricks that it comes with? You could just change like the red for a blue or something. And you're set. So, you know, I might try and do that. But that is for its own time. Let's fold this up because, you know, we don't need this in the way anymore. By the way, praise be, I got the window blind that is open. So I'm going without the torch. I don't know how well this is going to go. This might be a bit too dark, might be a bit too bright. I'm going to try this out and see how well it goes. I'll probably have to move the box just to get a bit more sunlight in. Let's take a look at the box actually, because this is quite tidy to be honest. It looks very professional. So of course hobby trains and some of the sets that you can make on the front. We've got the main engine of course. And on the back we've got a few more, like the switcher diesel here. A little flatbed carrying a van, which I thought was quite cool. And it goes over, you know, these are names of the designers that made these other models. And of course, the set includes all the other parts to be able to make them. So we have a look at the top here. You can see we've got some white window pieces there. Some long coach bases here. Some more grey roof parts. Which is really nice. So, yeah. It's good that they thought of this sort of thing. But it's a shame they don't do it anymore because sets like this would be absolutely fantastic. Well, technically, I suppose they do still do that in the terms of, you know, the creator sets the 3-in-1. But that's only 3. I mean, why not go back to 30? That's going to sell. Alright then, let's focus on the diesel. This is quite amazing, to be honest. It's very complicated, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be, to be honest. It's just about the same length as an Emerald Knight, a standard Emerald Knight, I'd say. It's not too tall either, which is probably a good thing because if it was too tall, you know, some people have their set-made tunnels on their train sets. It's going to be a bit of a problem to try and get through. But as a whole, you got to look at this and just take it in because it is absolutely phenomenal. There were moments when I was building this where I thought like these two ends will be built the exact same way. Turns out, you know, they're built differently, which I thought was a bit odd. But, you know, what am I going to do? Oh well. Just before we progress, if you've known anything with the camera that I'm using, it does not like the colour red at all. So I do apologise about the quality, you know. It is difficult to see any of the studs going along the top there. But, you know, you just have to deal with it. I'm very sorry that, you know, that's the case, but again, just have to deal with it. So starting at, well, yeah, this is the front actually because these are clear lights, whereas on the other end it uses red lights. The building pattern is amazing. It just uses little 1x1 flat square tiles with a little hook thing going on there, and it just grips onto these little bars that act as handles. It's brilliant. It's got a little 4x1 gate going on there. Another light going on. Oh, what would you even call these? On the tender? I don't know what you would call these. I don't know diesel terms. You know, for argument's sake, I'll call it a tender. So, on the tender, It's got another light. It's got some cool things going on here. It's got a red stripe. It's got a little building method where it goes out by half a stud. So this is a 2x2 flat tile. And this is just a little arch with 2 studs in the middle. And it's both filled in, and it's got little bricks sticking out a little bit. And it looks really good. I actually kind of like that. Don't think I'll try and replicate that on any of my engines though. I don't think I like that kind of building technique personally. But, you know, on a set model like this, you know, I'm not going to go against it and argue. I'll just use it as it is. One thing I don't like though, why the hell is this here? What's that supposed to be? Because I don't know. It's very weird, you know, it's an envelope sticking out. A bit odd. One thing I do like is well, they actually take in little step details here, because obviously it goes up to 6 to 4, back over to, well, technically that's 8, but you know what I mean. Enough space for a minifigure to get up to do a bit of cleaning, or just to fix a lamp or whatever. Pretty cool. Plenty of wheels, as you can see, since the light just changed. We have a total of 8 wheel pieces being used, so that's 16 overall actually. You know, one on each side, makes sense. You can replace one of the middle sets here with a 9-volt motor. It has the 9-volt motor set going on in there, and on, like, connected to this bit is a 2x2 little swivel tile, I suppose you could call it. It's got the little grey piece in the middle. I'm not going to try and take it apart to show you, because it'll be too difficult to put it back together otherwise, especially one-handed. But yeah, the building techniques are actually really clever, especially here. These slope pieces are the chunky tile, like slope pieces, not tile, brick rather. And again, it's just, actually, I think I might be able to take this bit off, because it's not that strong. There we are. So that's what I mean, you know, proper chunky slope bricks going on there. And they're connected by little pieces that are used inside the cab. That's brilliant. I would never, ever, ever think to build like that. Because mainly I know how to build one way, and I kind of just stick to that one method. But my god, that's absolutely brilliant. And you can see as well, like, just over here, this wall, the little brick wall kind of sticks out just a little bit more. And what? It's just so good. Again, stuff I never would have thought to, you know, do. We do have parts of a roof that can come off, so I can poke the doors open. This bit is symmetry, reflective, what's the word? Mirrored, that's it. Oh my god. So, this is one of those little electric rail sort of things. This is quite cool, because this was used before, like, when you see the Horizon Express and the way that it's used to make this sort of thing. This is what it was beforehand. So it's literally one of those 6 long gate pieces, just connected to some Technic bricks. That's brilliant. I'll open one of the doors just so you can have a little poke through the side there. So that's what it looks like inside. And going through the roof, of course, in the middle is just filled up just to fill the gap. We can obviously create a sturdier construction, but it's absolutely brilliant. My god. Literally blown away when I was building this thing. It's absolutely brilliant. I also love this thing. So, of course, you need to fill the gap in the middle, and it has the... It's a 2x1 with studs on the edges of the brick as well. Oh shit, sorry. So yeah, this is where I need to focus. And again, it's just so many things that I saw when I was building this. I never would have thought to build in the same way. So I think this model was built by the Lego team, and I think they said to other people, you know, you got these parts, build an engine. I don't actually know, was this model built by Lego? I can't remember, to be honest. I think that's probably what inspired it. This might even be just fan base, because I've never seen Lego use such obscure building techniques before. Or at least after this one. So again, some of the building methods used for this sort of thing, just building upside down and going sideways and adding some more like brick arms. I'm like, what? It's just amazing, absolutely amazing, blows my mind. So we're going to move along to the back now. Again, this is basically just a mirrored version of the front. We've got the same cool thing going on there with the lights, which is really nice. We've got some more details. We've got these little... I need to try and get the light on it. Oh, there we go. I think that's as good as it's going to get. So we have these right there. It's a little wheel sort of thing, like a a valve wheel. Just it kind of fills a gap, but at the same time it does add more detail, which is pretty cool. We've got a stud difference between the two wheels there. And of course the little steps to be able to get onto the back of the engine, just to fix a light or something, or whatever it is diesels need. Oh man, what an engine. What an engine. I was going to say, I don't know if I want to take it apart or not, because it's so cool. I'll probably rebuild it at the end, just because this is the defining model. Maybe. Very, very maybe. Probably rebuild this in like blue or something, just to, you know, just to say, yeah, I've got it. What would I replace the white with, though? I'll have to think on it, because it's interesting to think about. Right, let's have a quick look at this thing going around a corner, because it's very smooth. Got the articulation going on there, so of course, in the sense that this was a 9-volt motor, we have the pivot point in the middle there, and we have another swivel piece going on there. This is all swivel activated as well, so that can move freely. And again, it's really smooth, it's very clean. Got plenty of speed on that thing as well. Oh man, I'm amazed at, you know, these are LEGO designers that, and fans in particular, these are fans that have built in so many different ways, and these, again, are methods that I never would have thought I would see on a model, let alone think of to use myself. But oh well, I mean, that's that. I mean, yeah, just look at this. Take it in and behold the amazing model that is the Hobby Factory train. Right, I have some building to do. I need to make model number 2 now. So what is that? That is a caboose, as I just lean over to my computer screen. Right, that's that. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.